can't do this. Oh, they won't like me. I'm ugly. Look, I have a pimple. Look at my wrinkles. I'm stuck. I don't deserve it. I should stay home so no one sees me. I can't get dressed. I can't decide what to wear. No, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. I can't get dressed. Can't decide what to wear. No, I'm going back to bed. I can't. I am not worthy. You are gorgeous. I'm a magnet to good things. You are successful. You can do this. You deserve this. You're a leader. You're worthy. You are kind and generous. I am abundant to all that I do. I can change anything, and I can do this. With Empowered in Heels.
Hi everyone, it's Suzy Tamasy here at TV Chaar. I am so excited with our brand new show called Empowered in Heels. We are an amazing team here. I love working with TV Chaar. It's a family organization in which they help promote other people. And the best thing of all is that we have this new show called Empowered in Heels, which covers all topics about women. And that's from dealing from all ages, all sources, and all topics. And right now, it's a great time to have a show involved with women and entrepreneurs and businesses and helping them through this COVID period. I hope you had a wonderful Canada's Day. We are so excited to have our newest guest, Cugno, an amazing lady. She's a mom and a business entrepreneur. She does medical aesthetics, and which I thought would be a great topic for us women to relate with self-care. So I'd like to introduce Linda to our Empowered in Heels show.
Hi, Suzy. Thank you for having me.
She's an amazing lady. I've had the pleasure to work with her a couple of times with my fashion shows, and she's dealt with the models. And honestly, her energy is so vibrating, and that's why I wanted to have her part of our show. So welcome, Linda. Please tell me a bit about yourself and what you do.
Hi. Thank you for having me, Suzy. And what do? I am an entrepreneur, like you said, mom first, though, with two beautiful boys, 15 and 11. And basically, I've been doing aesthetics since, 1994. So I've always had my hand in the beauty industry. And then I kind of went off a little bit and did retail and worked for Shoppers Drug Mart as cosmetic manager for 18 years, full-time. And I always did my aesthetics part-time on the weekends or different shows on the days that I wasn't able to work. And And you know what? I just love what I do, and it's a passion of mine ever since the beginning. And I just love to empower the women and make them feel good about themselves.
That's why I wanted to have you on the show, because it's all about empowering women. And it's not just only to look good outside, it's also inside. And I find as mothers and as busy ladies, entrepreneurs, we sometimes put ourselves aside because we give to others, and we forget about us. And this is why I wanted you to be part of our show, to give us some great tips as to how we can put like 10 minutes or 15 minutes aside to do something for us. I also wanted to know how you are coping with all this COVID-19 and business. I know a lot of the aesthetics and salons have been closed, and I think they're just reopening past Friday, if I'm correct. How are you dealing with it?
It's been very hard. Being a single mom, to top off, with two, teenage boys, and, finding out early March that we're all shut down. Like, the world has come down to, stay home, and businesses shut down. Not just mine, but everyone in the world has been affected by this. And it was a crazy time, because we had no idea what was coming and what to be expected, and, when the relief was going to come. And we still don't. And with stage two happening last week, like you said, we're still permitted. We're only allowed to do face down. So any kind of services on the face, like facials or anything to do with that, we're not allowed to do. So basically, that still puts a lot of women that do aesthetics out of business, because a lot of us tend to concentrate more on certain services than doing the whole thing. It's very hard to do that kind of thing. And I was, fortunate enough to still do my manicures and pedicures.
So your manicures and pedicures have continued on from starting Friday, right? Or have you been doing it?
I just really opened up officially on the 29th this week, just so I had everything prepared and everything, that I needed for my PPE for my clients as well. Mm-hmm. And also I've been doing mobile, just for those other people that are still, conscious about, going out or leaving their homes. I take my services to them.
Yeah,
so,
I think a lot of people are going to go that route now, because a lot of people are scared to go out, right? So
exactly.
So you have to be innovative and pivot your business to help your clients, to accommodate them too, right?
Well, that's just it, right? And keeping a business afloat. That's the hard thing too, right? You got to make yourself available to whatever comes your way.
That's so true. What are your best services that you can recommend, or 3 good tips that you can recommend for a woman at home that has been 4 months at home and to do a little bit for themselves?
You know what? I'm with all of you. I've stopped looking after myself as, just through this pandemic, because there's been no place to go. Yeah. And I just literally colored my hair yesterday. And I was just like, oh my God, this is what it feels like again. Not to see gray. But you know what? And like I was telling you earlier, this was the first time I've actually put makeup on in 4 months. It's changing. I don't know, it's different. But the services that I love to do, of course, are my facials. Facials. Because that's the first thing that we see, right? Is our face. And, we notice the little lines and crow's feet and the dryness, the dehydration in our skin. And it's I love to teach the women that come to me that, it's all about looking after your skin. And that's how we want to age, naturally. And, there's the other stuff around there. I'm not going to mention them, but there's other things out there that make you look younger, that plump you up a little bit here and there. But I'm more so of the natural aspect of enhancing your own beauty. You have it. And that's what I truly promote, is loving yourself in your own skin.
And
yeah. So, and, I just teach the ladies and how to do their regime. They come to me once a month for their facials, and I sell also the Skin Essence line, which is a beautiful organic line. It's got no preservatives, no GMOs, like it's pure, all natural. So I get my clients started on that, and they are amazed with it, and just how little of the product and how affordable it is. So, doing that, it just, go ahead.
So to recommend a process for someone at home that is at home and, is afraid to get out, what do you recommend they start their morning with?
Their morning, a basic routine would be just a cleanser.
Yeah.
Washing your face with the cleanser. The line doesn't have a toner, but you don't necessarily need a toner. A toner is just basically replacing the pH balance that you've taken away from the water and putting back the pH balance back into your skin, providing that it is a 7.5. So basically, with that said, after that, you a moisturizer on and or a serum for anti-aging, and also a eye cream, which is really important because the skin is so face. And that's basically all that you really need daily basis.
Okay, so basically a cleanser, a moisturizer, and an eye cream. Those three are the basics that you should do, right? And then
Exactly.
Right now we haven't been wearing makeup. And I'm noticing that I started wearing a little bit more because I've been wearing once a week because I'm not much of a makeup person. Well, I do wear makeup because my eyes are really small, but it's recommended to take off your makeup every night, right?
Oh gosh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. My mom was always a big regime with the high-end creams, and she always took care of her skin, so that is why she looks amazing today. I think I took after her in that sense. So it is recommended. What happens at night with ourselves, our faces,
our cellular structure, basically the way our body works when we're sleeping, that's when our body is regenerating itself. And with you having a full makeup, like a little bit of the eyeliner that didn't come off with the cleanser is not going to kill you, but it's the foundation, things covering up all of your pores on your skin. You want to have your skin breathing. So as much as you can, if you don't want to even do the skin cleanser, like the actual cleanser and water, just get those facial wipes. Remove all of the excess makeup that you have. I swear by those wipes for the nighttime, because I know I'm the laziest one as much as everyone else is. I'm right there with you, ladies. But those wipes are amazing for nighttime.
I know, I have them in my car all the time because when I go to events, I have to pour on the makeup. And then when I'm in my car, I'm like driving, taking it off, so that by the time I get home, I have my makeup off and I don't feel that heaviness on my face, right? So I totally agree on the wipes. They're so easy. But with people not being able to go out, they could use other alternatives, right?
What do you mean?
So let's say if they couldn't go to the shop or drugstore or any place to pick up the wipes, what would you suggest in how to clean their faces without those items?
Don't use soap.
Don't use soap.
Don't use soap.
Use
But
water.
if that's all that you have, then by all means. But soap is so harsh on the face. It's a drying agent.
Yeah.
As much as you can, just try to get a makeup remover and just remove the makeup excess. Or just clean your face with the facial wipes if you don't have them, but a cleanser too. But as long as you remove the makeup aspect, like the foundation, the bronzers, the heavy stuff from your face, then you'll feel so much cleaner. And the other thing I wanted to point out, which is huge, a lot of people don't really realize it, but when you go to bed, you sleep on your pillow. And going back and forth after you've had a shower, you go onto your pillow nice and clean. And then that night that you didn't, you're going onto your fresh, clean pillow, you know, with all this makeup and bacteria all over your face. And it's not clean, right? So, and then that bacteria goes onto your face, and lo and behold, the next day you get a pimple. And, you know, it all starts from that. So going to bed with a clean face is very important.
Yes. I also heard that coconut oil is pretty good to use if that is something that you have at home that you can use to take off your makeup, right?
You can. Yep.
Yeah.
Just be careful around the eye area, definitely. But coconut oil is pretty good. It's just hard to remove those long-lasting makeups that are around nowadays. That's just, you know, it doesn't have the power to break it down that much.
Awesome. Great. So, this is our 4th episode, and I have had the pleasure to work with you so many times last year for fashion shows. And I think we did, on this year too, February, Divas in Europe.
Yep.
Give me some input on our shows. Did you find it stressful? Did you have fun? Like, I work with amazing ladies of all sorts, and they love you. So I would like to see what your input is, and anything that you can put out to our audience about him.
You know what? I love working with you. I've known you for a couple of years now, and it's just my environment. Of course, everything's going to be stressful in the beginning, like getting all prepped up, getting everything all situated. But once it's that time to shine, it flows. It's amazing.
Yeah.
No one sees the backup, right? It's all of us doing the running around, get this, get that, get the hair done, get the makeup done, you know, get the dresses on, and who's wearing what, where's the shoes, and I love it. I love all of that. What's the word I'm looking for? The whole atmosphere of the way the women get so excited. The models are, you know, looking forward to getting their makeup done, and it's just so exhilarating for me, myself. And I just love the end results and how they look and all dressed up and walking down the aisles. It's just amazing. I love it. It's exhilarating.
It is. It truly empowers a lot of women out there. And that's what I love doing, is trying to get that energy out. And just loving yourself, like you mentioned. It's not, you don't have to be a model to be part of it. I accept everyone, and I'm not biased to anything. And we work all together as a team. It's not just like, the reason I love working with you is you go with the flow and you're not stressing out. You come and you manage. And sometimes we have a makeup artist that cancels at last minute, and we're all teaming up, helping each other, and it's all that, and all the models helping each other, getting ready, because we're getting around, to one section, and the other one's helping to zip up, and it's just that teamwork environment that's really crucial for women to have in all aspects of life. I would love to see it more, that we come together as one and not have that competition of business and join together as one, as I mentioned, because there's no point in competing, because we all do things differently, right? So it's better, right?
And in that environment, how many, especially the last one that we just did, Durham and Diva, I love too. How many makeup artists were there? It was unreal walking in there, and I was just like, whoa, this is cool. Like, everyone was busy doing their thing, and you know what? I hang out with all estheticians. We're all on the same page. Like, we're not up against each other. We all have our own businesses. We all have our own little niche that we focus on. And it's like, you know what? We're here in this together, and we help each other out. It's like you said, it's not a competition in this world. You make it a competition, you think things are not going to work out in the end. It's going to be what we're dealing with in this country right now. You know, let's work together and be one.
That's what I love. And this is part of what our program is about, is just getting the word out as to every entrepreneur out there, their struggles, and women, because we are multitaskers, and what we do and how we cope with other women, and how we can gain that togetherness and become one and help each other. Because if you do a typical service and you know you don't do this service, you always refer to another person, I'm pretty sure. And the same
Oh
with
my
people,
God,
like,
yeah.
I do that all the time, right? So it's helping each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. Like, me and the girls, we do a lot of spa parties, and it's always us four, and you know, it's amazing. We do bachelorettes, birthday parties, name it, baptisms, or baby showers. I mean, sorry, not baptisms. Baby showers, engagements. Like, we all work together. It's a great atmosphere. Like, whoever gets booked, then we all call each other. Okay, we have a spa party coming up, book it off, and this is how it goes, and this is what we're doing, and that's it. And we come together as one.
That's amazing.
It is. It really is amazing.
And that's part of your services, the mobile part too, that you bring parties to people's homes, right? And Suzy Q Jewels does the same kind of. We bring the clothing, and then we bring a makeup team. So if you ever wanted to do a party, you know who to contact, so that we can get one going for you, especially now indoors, right?
Exactly.
So I am going to ask you one question. What is your major tip for entrepreneurs and how to deal with their business?
It's stay focused, because I was really sick to my stomach, because I was worried, because I was like, are we going to be able to open up? Like, once this thing is all done and over with, like, do I still have a business? Like, we got together, me and my girlfriends that are estheticians, we're like, what do we do? Like, do we need to start bringing in another kind of, like, job opportunity for ourselves? Like, we're in our mid-40s, and it's like, it's not going to be easy. You know, we love what we do, but you know what? Keep on going with what you believe in and what your passion is, and strive. Don't let anyone hold you back. Honestly, don't. If you have a vision in your head, go for it all the way. Whether you have orders or you don't, just do it. That's all. And I've got a few things coming up that I haven't said anything yet. And I did it through this pandemic. I was like, do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? I was going back and forth, and I've wanted to do this so much years before, and I broke down and I did it.
Awesome. So proud of you.
I'm really excited.
We need to go to a break. So we will come back. See you soon. I am so ecstatic to have our guest online. We left off with an empowerment statement, which that's why I really wanted her to be part of the show, because every time you meet her, she has this energy vibe that everyone gets contagious about. Her positive aspects in life is really rewarding, and I always say try to stay with positive people because they really impact your life, and try to stay away from the negativity. And if someone starts with some negativity, just block it and try to revise it to a positive aspect. There's a lot of negative already out there. We don't need to add on more negative to our lives. So positivity, stay focused, as she mentioned, which is a key. I know there's a lot of ways to jump from one topic to another, or to one business to another. Try to stay focused and stay into what your true passion is, because if you have that passion, you always want to continue with that passion, and you really want to work with your job, I guess you would say, your entrepreneurship. So welcome back, Linda.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for their positivity. I just love that, and I'm going to go and listen to it afterwards again. So you were saying, with everything that's happening, that you brought some positivity into your life by doing something else. What is that? I am intrigued now. Now you have the audience wanting to know what it is.
Well, as an esthetician, I do the facials, manicures, pedicures, waxing, microblading, lash lift and tint. Well, makeup was always a big thing for me as well. And you guys are the first to hear this. And it's always been a dream of mine. So to start off a makeup line. So I have already started the back work of everything. It's still all, getting ready and everything. But I am wearing one of the lip glosses. It's a Stay Matte. And this one's called Sangria. So I know, isn't it perfect for the summer? Like,
yes.
Put on that Sangria, girl. And, and give me one too. And, so basically, it's a makeup line that I'm starting on my own.
So proud of you. This is really good. So this time gave you some time to kind of rethink about your business and how you can make it better and offer your own products. I actually would use an example as I went to Walmart recently, and I was surprised that Ellen DeGeneres had her products in Walmart. So she's an innovative person, because she's a guest speaker. She's a TV host, and she's really revamped her business to go into other industries, because you do need to do a multi-stream to be successful. You can't just focus on one thing. And honestly, look what happened to us today. If we would be focused on one thing, it would be like, okay, where are we going to be and how are we going to bring money in, right? So it's really crucial. This is a big eye-opener. And I'm so proud of you, Linda. Can't wait to try this sangria, because I think I'm going to get that one.
And you know what? Like you just said about the multi-businesses, this really put us in a funk, because our business is always surrounding ourselves with people, and this really put us in a spot going, okay, how is it that we're going to reach out to people still, but not be physically in front of them? So I was like, you know what? I've got to up my game here and be able to sell something online, and that it's my own. So I'm ecstatic for it, and this is another income for me as well, right? Once everything gets all done and ready to go. But we had to look elsewhere too, right?
Yeah, I think that's a key thing. A lot of jobs are going to be working from home. A lot of industries, even the students are going to be taking school classes at home now, right? So it's true. You need to up your game. I'm lucky I had my online business for 10 years, and that kind of kept me going. The only bad thing is the shipping part, right? because that was my delay. I'm still waiting for things that are 4 months, right? So it has its ins and outs, but we need to be innovative and find out other ways to deal with our circumstances in a positive way. I'm also intrigued to find out what is the difference of the medical aesthetics part to the beauty aesthetics part. Is there a difference with that type of role?
Oh gosh, yeah. Basically, it's aesthetics is your average manicure, pedicure, and your basic facials. Then there is the advanced aesthetics, which is the medical aesthetics, where you use all the modules as in machines, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, lasers, anything that is a machine operated makes you a medical esthetician. So I've got all of that under my belt, and I've gone, for other training and upping my career because with aesthetics, if you're gonna just be doing your typical things, like you in fashion, trends come and go, right? And that's the business of beauty as well. Trends come and go, and you really need to be on top of everything. So a couple of years ago, I did my microblading. I did my lash lift and tint. Things to offer besides your regular facials or manis and pedis. So, you gotta up your game. But the main difference is using the modules of the machinery that makes you different from being a regular esthetician.
And then out of all of the services that you offer, as we mentioned facials, which facial would you recommend people to come and see you about?
The microdermabrasion.
Oh, that's the best one.
Hands
Tell me more about that one. I would love to know what it's all about.
Basically, microdermabrasion is one of the best services that I do. And there's no downtime to it. That's the best thing about it. You can literally leave my place and then just go on your day. Just because it is what's it called? It's a device that I hold, and it's got a diamond tip on it. And basically, it's removing the first layer of skin. And our skin is in 7 layers. So it's not to the point where it's scratching or like the microneedling where it makes your skin bleed. This is totally different. It's just exfoliating the skin that's on your face, and it helps, and it also has a vacuum to it, so it helps take out the impurities, like a couple of the blackheads, whitehead, pustules, and it leaves your skin so smooth and amazing that it will last a good 3 to 4 weeks before your next service. But like I said, it's a downtime. There's no downtime on it. Like microneedling, IPL photofacials, or chemical peels. You can't go in and come out and just go and do anything. You have to be careful of the sun exposure, anything like that, because your skin's been exposed pretty deeply. So with microdermabrasion, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I think I'm going to try that one. I haven't tried that one at all. I've done the oxygen facials.
Love it.
Do you do the oxygen facials at all, or?
I don't do the oxygen facials, but the microdermabrasion is amazing. You'll probably never go back to anything that is done with the machinery, especially the Oxygeno that was really hot a few years ago. It's just using the water pressure. That's all it is. Everything I do is a manual, except for the microdermabrasion. It's a machine that helps take out the impurities and everything.
Amazing. Well, I would love to hear one empowerment statement again as to what you would advise entrepreneurs right now and dealing with everything that's happening and pulling through to the next phase of business because we need to prepare and get involved and innovate ourselves and not get stuck. I know the government is offering a lot of programs and funding, so that's an opportunity to upgrade your system or go online or offer other avenues of your business. So what would you suggest?
I would, exactly like you just said, take the help that's out there. And you know what? Most of the government stuff is all free. So get your education online, whatever you need to, start up a new business adventure or do something online. Just bring yourself up to it. As long as you have the motivation to do something new, go for it, full tilt. Don't hold back just because, that other person said something. Or like you said before too, the negativity, get away from it. Who needs that stuff? And positivity, that's how I've been. That's what I've been focused on for the past few years. And that's what's putting me and getting me where I am today. Just being focused in the positivity of people. And you know me, when I get into a group, I'm just like, loudmouth, little Linda kind of thing. And you know what? I love it. It's just be yourself. Why do you need to be fake? If you're going to be fake, there's somewhere else you got to be. Sorry, don't want that around me.
It's so true. I'd rather deal with authentic people and down-to-earth people than fake and have a fakeness to me, because I'm not fake. I cannot be fake. If I'm fake, you can tell I'm fake.
Yeah, you and I think are very similar in our personalities. We're you can read whatever I have on my face. If I may not say it, my reaction will say it for me. I can't hide it. I'm as authentic as I can. I cannot lie. I can't.
And I treat everyone equally because we all are equal. It doesn't matter in what occupation you do and what you do. Everyone's a person and has that opportunity to get to where they want to. And never stop a person from dreaming. And don't give them that fear, because if you give them that fear and you yourself take that fear on, you just stop your life from growing. So get rid of it and conquer it. You may still have it sometimes, but it's just pushing through. And the more you push through, you get to that empowerment phase. So this is what our show is all about, is empowering other women and getting that positive aspects into their lives and giving them the support and empowerment that they deserve. So thank you so much, Linda, for being on my show. It's my 4th episode. And it's self-care day, so try to do what Linda suggested, okay? Don't use soap, for sure. And get a cleanser, get a moisturizer, and an eye cream. Those are the 3 things that she kind of pinpointed. And contact her for service when she's available. You're doing manicures and pedicures right now, and hopefully phase 3 will open soon. But, we need to follow what the government is saying. We have to follow
the guidelines.
We don't want to have this recycle all the way again and be stuck in that 4 months. So we need to do what we do, and we need to follow those rules. So thanks for having you. Thank you, TV Chaar, for having you Empowered in Heels and having me as your host, Suzy Tamasy. Please follow me at Suzy Tamasy, Empowered in Heels, or Suzy Q Jewels. Thanks so much and have a great day.
ना वो अखियां रूहानी कहीं, ना वो चेहरा नूरानी कहीं दिल वाली बातें भी ना वो सजीरी जवानी कहीं। जग घूमिया थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमिया थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमिया थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमिया थर जैसा ना कोई। नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम मेरे प्यारे कनाडा के लोग। मैं हूं आपका सलमान अली, इंडियन आइडल 10 का विनर। मैं जब लास्ट ईयर आप लोगों के पास कनाडा जब आया था कॉन्सर्ट करने के लिए, तो आप लोगों ने मुझे बहुत प्यार दिया था, बहुत सारी दुआएं दी थी एंड बहुत सारा आशीर्वाद, बहुत सारा प्यार दिया था। मैं एक बार फिर आप लोगों के पास एक लाइव ऑनलाइन कॉन्सर्ट लेके आ रहा हूँ, जिसका नाम है ओनली ऑन स्टूडियो चार प्रेजेंट स्ट्रिंग्स कनेक्शन, कॉन्सेप्ट बाय हाइमा खान विद सलमान अली। सो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप लोग मुझे फिर से उतना ही प्यार देंगे जैसे हमेशा आप मुझे प्यार देते हो। और बस मैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हूँ। अगर आप लोग भी मेरे साथ एक्साइटेड है तो हो जाओ तैयार। सो मिलते हैं गाइस बहुत जल्द ऑनलाइन लाइव कॉन्सर्ट। सी यू सून गाइस।
राजस्थान की मिट्टी, राजस्थान के लोग, राजस्थान का स्वर। आज से तुम सलमान अली नहीं हो, सलमान अली सर।
गाना कौन से बीच का था, कौन से बीच में लेके गए गाने को?
सलमान, ये सिर्फ आपके लिए है।
मैंने इतना हाई गाने वाला बंदा जिंदगी में आज तक कभी नहीं देखा।
साथी पाया तेरा
सिर्फ एक ही बात बोलूंगी और वो मैं आपसे नहीं बोलूंगी, वो मैं गणपति बप्पा से बोलूंगी। मैं कहूंगी बप्पा थैंक यू सो मच, हमें सलमान अली जैसा महान सिंगर दे।
दिखते हैं इतने मतलब आराम से यंग बॉयज कम हियर, और जब आप आलाप लेते हैं व्हाट पावर इन दैट वॉइस, इट्स अमेजिंग।
सलमान, आपकी आवाज में जो है एक देसीपन है। ऐसा लगता है कि देश के दिल से जो धड़कन निकलती है उसकी आवाज ऐसी होती है।
तो तालियां रुकनी चाहिए, एक बार जोरदार तालियां।